Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Rail back with another motherfucking review, man. Yo, check this out. This is Mayans MC Season 1, Episode Cuatro. Yes, I know I am 2 days past hump day when this was supposed to come out. My deepest apologies. And for that, right, for that, I'm going to drop Episode 5 later today. Yes. I'm gonna record it. I'm gonna drop it later today, so you get 2 days of Mayans, and I'm gonna try to get back on schedule next week. So, and Mayor Easttown will come tomorrow. Just hold me to it, okay? I'm not fuck this. Like, it's just so much, y'all, man. I done got into real estate. Nah, it's just so much. It's so much. Anyway, let's get right into it, yo. Okay, so this episode 4 is a goodie. Right? This one is where we learned that we just learned shit. Like this is the uncovering of different mysteries episode, right? With Felipe and with Coco, they just start unveiling some shit. Now let's go ahead and start from the beginning. So what we got here? We got some white militia, right? Targeting Mexicans crossing the border. As far as that's what I first thought. I was like, holy shit! Because when I go back, I forget all of these episodes. I forget like what happened, and this is why doing the rewatch is so dope. Because I'm just like, oh wow, okay. But we find out Bishop. We see Bishop's wife, ex-wife, for the first time. She's working with the cops, with the local PD. Look like she's a detective in this one. Because she's the only one with a suit jacket on and shit. But the thing that goes from just regular white, just the psychopathic white dudes just shooting people crossing the border is the oxy pills, which is still don't. I don't know. They didn't show them robbing the Mexican dude that had the oxys on him, but I'm assuming that's because the police was coming and they didn't have time to collect usually what it was. So I just thought it was just a bunch of psychopath hillbillies, and I'm like, holy shit, the club need to really just purge them of this shit. But they found out it's some drug running, so it runs deeper. And then you understand, like, then they show us like the relationship between the local law enforcement, just not outside of like Black Buddy that was in the whorehouse, but it goes deeper than that. The Mayans are enthralled in the local PD, right? And they protect the town in a way. We find out it's like, okay, so Bishop and them gets to do the heroin or run their business or do what they doing, but their business is supposed to be the only business in town. Like when shit start coming out, then that's a problem, right? When more crime and shit start happening, we can't have that. So we learn, okay, cool. So Bishop's got to put an end to this because you don't want to piss off your local law enforcement that's not arresting you. Like that would be beneficial to stay out of fucking jail and to run, to do what you're doing for money for the club. So they out on the trail for that. It seemed like they took a detour from the kid because episode 3 was all about getting Cristobal back, finding this Adelita. It looked like this has been the new primary object because they don't work for Galindo. He is not their top priority at any time. And this is what this episode shows. Self-preservation is about the club first, right? And they allude to that. We'll get into that. Where we at? So let's start off with Emily and Miguel, right? Emily wants to be more involved for her son's sake, right? Now, this is also it leads off into one of my worst scene of the episode, right? And not to say that, like, when I say the worst scene of the episode, I don't mean like it's trash. It just means that there are so many good scenes that this one is the least of them, okay? So when I say worst scene, don't kill me. I'm not saying it's a trash ass scene. I'm saying compared to the other ones, this is the bottom one, right? So I didn't like. So Emily goes and she has she has everything but a PowerPoint plan ready for Miguel and Devontae and them on cartel business, right? Now, okay. On one end, I respect that she's like, yo, y'all been fucking up. Cause I mean, now she's become like a fucking like when did she become the critic of cartels? Like who the fuck is she? Emily Roper? Like Cisco Emily, like, who the fuck are you, shorty? Like, you know nothing about cartel business, right? You just married to me. You don't. Emily don't even have a job right now. So what the fuck is she talking about? She don't manage people. She couldn't manage her son because he's gone. She had one fucking job. So, like, what the fuck are we talking about? But now all of a sudden, Emily, it's just the entitlement and the fucking goddamn, where are my words at? Where are my words at? It's the entitlement and just the you're supposed to listen to me. Like, what I'm saying matters when it comes to this. And it just it doesn't work like that, Emily. Like, so she comes out with the 3-page essay, some research. So she just put her college skills to use. Right? Like, okay, you did some research. You told the Taliban. I love that part where Devontae said, "This is great." But like, how does this help us? Telling us that they run like the Taliban. So she explains to him like, what you've been doing this whole time is wrong. You've been leading with power and fear. You need to lead with love. Like, oh yeah, that's a twist. Like, turn the rebels into devils. I'm not saying it's a bad idea, but you want to flip over what cartel's been doing forever. Like, okay, cool. So she goes, and then Miguel is letting her get her rocks off as he should, because he knows that she's going through it, missing Cristobal, and he's taking it rather well. Every time I watch him, he just when Nesta showed him the phone of the kid spy sending him of Adelita with his baby, he's just kind of like, oh, Cristo, he's right there. I love him. Like, and that was it. Like, Miguel might be one of the worst. Like, he's not a good actor. As I'm going, I'm just like, I don't like him. I don't, maybe it's the character just wasn't for him. Or maybe I'm not supposed to like him because he's a fucking super Ivy League college dude playing cartel, and maybe that's where this whole energy is coming from. Maybe he's doing a hell of a job acting. You know what I'm saying? He's just playing it to a T. But he has a very unlikable character. Um, but yeah, she shows this fucking plan, and like, who gives a shit, Emily? So now she feels empowered. She leaves that feeling empowered. Like when she gets into the backseat of the car with Dita, and she's just sitting all there like, we're about to go hatch my plan. Like, we're going to do this feast where we're going to turn the rebels into devils. And I didn't like it. I didn't like the way she moved. I don't like the way she just jumps into cartel shit. Like, this is not your lane. If stay in your lane was a person, it wouldn't be Emily, because clearly she's swerving all over the place, and she wouldn't even care if her son wasn't involved. So, pew, pew to that. Okay. Now, first thing we see, first mystery unveiled is our boy, the butcher, Felipe Reyes. We find out that Felipe's name is not even fucking Felipe. He doesn't have a valid social. He doesn't have a valid birthday. So we've been calling Felipe for 4 seasons. Does any of my Mayans people out there have any fucking idea what his real name is? Maybe they'll expose it. I remember when later on that Easy and them opened the case and found out they father one they father. But did he ever like? I don't think he ever detailed who he truly was. So if y'all can find that information out, drop that in the comments. That would be very helpful. Like, I know y'all do some deep diving, so I'd be very interested to know if they have a backstory out there for Felipe and what's his real name. So, but we find out that Felipe Reyes is not fucking Felipe Reyes. Then he opens that thing up and it shows us that he's a soldier. Well, we knew that. He gets visited by the first agent that he upped that shotgun on, and I like that agent. I like him because he showed after that night with the shotgun to his face. Maybe, yeah, if somebody points a shotgun in your face, you tend to show them a different type of respect. It's like, whoa, okay, you know what? You're not who I thought you were. You're much more dangerous. Every time I see you, you got fucking blood on you from an animal. Hopefully, I don't know. But yeah, so you just get that sense of respect, and he's like, look, dude, I understand. I got kids. I understand your father for sure. But bruh, I have a job to do. This is just my thing to relay this information. If for your son to go about his business, here, it's out of my hands, right? You can call me an errand boy. You can do whatever the fuck you want. I honestly, I don't want no smoke with you, Pops. Like, I like that energy. And Pops respected that too. You know, and he said, send that nigga my way. I ain't give him his phone number. Which means, and by him, he means the fucking rat face fuck cousin, whatever the fuck his name is. Jimenez something. Like, fuck that dude, man. I hate him. Then he pulls up to Pops, fucking talking about some, because after Easy treated him in that car, right? So now we learned that when Easy and his cousin linked up, when he told him, when his piece of shit fucking cousin told him, like, hey, we need you to get Emily to flip. Me and Easy did the same thing. Like, nigga, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, our business was, I give you information on Galindo and the cartel and what they're doing, right? And hopefully you guys put something together and get him the fuck up out of here. Then you can leave me and my club alone, right? When the fuck did I turn into a nigga that flips people? Ain't that your job? When am I Agent Easy? Like, what the fuck is he talking about? And I'm like, I can't think of a easier way for Easy to get killed than to try to fucking flip the wife of a cartel leader. Like, I don't care what their relationship is. I don't care. Emily is still that man's wife. And if she feels a way, if she decides, or you are at the grace, Easy would be at the grace of an unstable woman, right? Like, no. Are you, what? Flip? Well, we know that they're having tension, and if something breaks, you need to be there to flip. I'm like, nigga, take your foul back. My nigga Easy said, yo, all right, check this out. Pull my deal. Send me fucking back to jail. It facts. I said, nigga, if you just want me to go commit suicide, you got me extremely fucked up, right? I'd rather go back to jail.
Oh, man, I ain't worried about jail, man. What the fuck? You sound like a bitch.
Bitch.
Man, I ain't worried about jail. Shit, man, I don't give a damn about going to jail. Nigga, take me to jail.
Take me to jail.
Shit, lock me up.
Lock me up.
Throw away the key.
Throw away the key.
I'd been doing the jail shit. I'll just take my chances, nigga. Like, you have lost your rabbit ass mind. And he knows the slope, the slippery slope that comes with, like, no, Easy's a real one, and his cousin's a piece of shit. So when his cousin's unsuccessful in that stupid ass plan with Easy, he comes to fuck with Felipe and he lets him and us know, like, oh, we know that you ain't Felipe Reyes. Oh, you just became a person in 1985, and clearly you way older than the motherfucker born in 1985. And blase, you better get Easy on board, or I'm gonna do facial recognition. Facial recognition, nigga. How, bitch? What? Nigga, if I was a ghost in 1985, right, and been living in America all this time and doing it, and I was a soldier, what are you comparing for your facial recognition, you fucking idiot? Like, he was born in a time, and he was soldiering in a time prior to the internet, prior to cameras being everywhere, prior to cell phones. Good luck, bitch. I'm like, I was thinking like facial recognition, nigga. What? The face will recognize him and go, oh, that's Felipe Reyes. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, you rat face fuck? And then, so then he tells him like, oh, I'll flip your whole family over. I'll tell them this. I'll expose this. I'll crash everything you love. You better get on board, because of pressure from, when worlds collide. You got Duda from the Shy, the mayor, and the Shy is Ratface fuck cousin's boss, the black dude that was in the truck with him. Fun fact. I was like, holy shit, that's Duda right there. So yes, he's a major player in the Shy, and this is where he was at previous. But so he's feeling the pressure. Now he applies that. Then his bitch ass want to pull over and throw up. I said, nigga, oh, now you sick. Now you feel bad. You look, oh my God, I don't know. I'm turning on my family, and it's just starting to hit you like, man, fuck it. I hate him. I hate this motherfucker, man. Like, for real. Like, every time he shows his little Weasley ass face, I just want to fucking slap it. Slap it! But, anyway. So, now the back to the Mayans, right? They go and, well, first off, what's a really good scene? Before we get into Mayans business, let's talk about Easy some more. That episode, I think, that scene with Easy and El Padrino with Alvarez.
Blood sponsor blood. The whole thing can get messy. Bishop signed off on it. I'm sure it'll work out. Word of advice, if a situation should present itself that causes, confusion between brother and brother, you bring it to me or Bishop. We'll help you out. You understand?
Yeah, of course.
You're a smart kid, Easy. Santo Padre needs that. Put the club first. I want to see a full patch on your back.
That scene with Easy and Alvarez probably was the best scene. Alvarez comes and tells him like, yo, I see that y'all brothers in the same gang, like in the same club, like, is that working out cool? And then just lets him know like, yo, all right, let me help you out. If you have to choose between you and your brother and you and the patch, this brotherhood, choose the patch first. Like, try to bring your shit to Bishop, but the patch is over everything. That loyalty is over everything. And that ideology spills over all the way into season 3 and season 4 to come, and so forth and so on as we see. So that's a really good scene. Nice foreshadow. It sets up the whole everything as far as loyalty to the MC is concerned. There may be some shady shit, but you put the MC over everything, you'll be alright. Then, so now they go to check out the lady who was out there hunting Mexicans with the fucking oxys and shit. So they go pull up on the White Riders. I don't know who the fuck they are. I don't know what the Coalition. I think they call them the Coalition. They get into a little tiff with them. And then it's like, okay, cool. You follow them. Boom, 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 boom. And then this is when the action begins, right? Cool. So you got, this is probably one of my favorite scenes. And it's only my favorite scene for this one particular part, right? So Angel, Easy, Gilly, and Coco, that squad. Right? Was Coco there? Was Coco in the fight? No. It was Hank. Hank, Gilly, Angel, and Easy. That was the gang that went. So they went to go follow them, the military pants, the one that Easy's photographic memory remembered. He was a heavy hitter in prison. Let them know like he has some military tattoos and shit. He ain't the one to fuck with. He ain't no regular Aryan dude, right? So they pull up, and then dude knew that they're like, okay, so you following us? Let's just go ahead and scrap real quick. And I like that they did that because they wanted to test their resolve, like see what they was about. Like what better way to find out about a man than to fight him? Then it'll let you know everything you need to know going forward, right? So the best shit was when Angel stepped to military pants, right? And this nigga in the middle of talking shit, like, he chops this nigga Angel in the throat and breaks Gilly down with an inside kick and fuck them two up with straight military Navy SEAL shit. Which is, I found that so fucking funny because, look, a regular Joe, me and you, whatever, we thinking about these and punching straight to the face, right? In every street fight, you looking for the KO, right? You ain't trying to be there swinging and fighting all motherfucking day. You looking for the swift KO, right? There ain't no tactic to it, but hit this part, fuck something up in this area, right? So your face is ready when you in the fight, right? When you know you about to fight, your face is braced for the punch, right? You brace yourself for the punch. This nigga Angel come out talking shit. You know what's not braced? Like, Angel was ready, because Angel with the shits. He loves a good brawl. That's why I respect Angel. So he's right here ready. He's like, like, come on, bitch. You know what's not braced? Your fucking throat. that nigga Angel thought he had a punch coming and he could block a dodge. He did not see that. He was like, oh shit. So that was awesome. I thought that was, and then when he had to report back to Bishop about that shit. Oh God, he was like, yeah, he was military. I ain't even see the fucking punch coming. Yeah, of course you didn't, nigga. That was a throat chop, nigga. That was some Steven Seagal shit. You ain't never ready for no shit like that, boy. That's some Casey shit, Under Siege shit. What you talking about? That's my favorite scene. Just that one part. I love that shit. Just chop to the throat. Because you never see that shit coming. That was awesome. Um, but yeah, then we fast forward. They now know it's like, okay, it's time to tool up, right? They not answering our questions. We know they military. Fuck this. We finna come out Kevlar, guns out. And then they thinking they sneaking up there, right? And then they getting shot at, right? They thought they was smooth with it. So they start getting scrambled. Come to find out, it was one motherfucker that had that much gunpowder that had them all on the run. And when he took off, this is what I hate about Bishop, right? Bishop always tasks niggas with the most difficult shit. Under Bishop's leadership, he will ask you to do some difficult shit, bro. They said this is the second time he said, yo, don't kill him, I need him alive. He did that with the Hawaiian, not the Hawaiians, what's them people's name, man? From the episode 1 that they got the shootout with, what's that gang? Samoans, with the Samoans, right? Called them Hawaiians, Jesus Christ. Samoans. So when Bishop was like, chill, Coco, I need him alive, he keep asking niggas to bring him back people alive in the middle of shootouts. Like, there is death. This nigga is shooting big guns, small guns, and he is letting it fly. And you want me to bring him back alive? Like, I'm going to kill this motherfucker. Like, he cannot keep shooting at me. Like, what you want me to do? How am I supposed to achieve this task of being shot at and then still bring him back alive? Like, Bishop, you need to really, like, come on, fam. Just bring this nigga back alive shit. Like, but Angel being Angel, shot Buddy. He was bleeding out, got a little bit of information, took the phone, made Easy cut off his thumb, which let you know. See, everybody keeps saying Easy is this good dude, this nice dude, right? But we see the darkness early in Easy. He had no reservations about cutting that thumb off. You feel me? Like, he didn't even think twice. Like, he was just like, come on, man, really? He was like, yeah, nigga, lucky I ain't had to cut his face off if it was a new phone. And he's just like, yeah, okay, let me get my little knife out. Do you know how difficult it is to cut a fucking thumb? He had to cut through bone and tendon with that little ass. That's not some regular. Even if you in a motorcycle gang, it's a difference in shooting a gun, and getting up close and severing pieces of a dead body. Like, that's different. And the fact that he ain't throwing up, gagging, he just like, let me get my blade out. Like this nigga's about to make some type of dinner or something. Like, he just did it so casual. That shows me that there's a darkness that resides in Easy early. So I really am appreciating these early watches. These this going back. But what else we learned? Coco has he's got some shit going on. We knew his mother was a piece of shit when we saw her as a prostitute. Then our girl Letty appears. This is her first time on screen. And she finds out that you are not my sister. You are in fact my daughter. And she found out the worst possible way. Coco's mother, even at the at the diner's table, is like, am I the rough thing? Am I the hard thing that you got? Like, you had it rough because of me? Yes, bitch. And then when Coco treated her at the table like, you fucking cesspool of cum and disease, I said, Jesus, that's not a good relationship right there. It's accurate. Not the best of relationships though. Not the best way to talk to your mom, but accurate. You know what I'm saying? But then I guess she got in her feelings and let Letty know that this is not your brother, this is your father. I'm your grandmother, in the worst possible way. Like, this girl, she may be hard, but she still has feelings, and we know that. Letty is a genuine person. She just is figuring out life on her own at 17 with a prostitute grandmother and a fucking father who is just, I didn't even know I had a father until right now. So yes, shorty is all fucked up. You know what I'm saying? The story of Letty. But we find out that the reason was because Coco's going to jail 5 years. His baby mama was a drug addict. And then I was like, damn, Coco, like, he has a type. He loves drug addicted bitches, right? As we know. He loves a woman that's fucked up. And that is because his mother is one. That's some deep shit. That's some deep shit. That's some Oedipus complex type shit. It was some sick shit. Oh God, Coco. Look, I know we killed Coco in this last season, but this episode really lets you know that it was coming. Coco has a fucked up life. And it finally just built up to that point in that season. So now I'm not so mad at watching Coco's heroin addiction later down the road. This episode 4 let us know that there's a darkness, there's a sadness, there's a real problem with Coco, and it just happened right there. So this was a very good episode. It answered a lot. Adelita, really quick, you could tell she's not trusting that kid because he was just too close to the walkie. I don't know, but maybe they got her gears thinking like, what is this little nigga talking about he hiding seeking? Okay, I believe it at first, but now he's looking at walkie-talkies. Let's just test his loyalty or something. You know what I'm saying? She just knows something ain't right, okay? Then they were about to hatch, the end of the episode, they were about to hatch Emily's plan. Let's just go make nice at this feast. And then there's a fucking exorcist scene with a dead nun that was in the video. Clearly she has the burns of the classic Galindo interrogation tactic. Hot grease on the face and shit. They love sizzling the motherfucker, right? So, boom. And then a bunch of spray paint. I don't read Spanish. So, if somebody could help me interpret what was written on the walls, you get in the comments, let me know what was written on the walls. That'd be very helpful. There wasn't even a fucking caption to let me know what it said. So I'm just sitting here like, oh, okay, you know, mata and da-da-da. You know, I'm like, I don't know. Don't know what it means. But Emily gets trampled. And to all of us who do not like Emily, I know we enjoyed her getting trampled in that motherfucker. Like, that's what you get, bitch. Like, you think you know everything, and look, soon as you think you on top of something, you got something brewing, trampled, ho. And them bruises showed up gradually, too, which was dope. Look at it again. Like, she falls, she's clean. A couple steps later, scratch, boom, boom, she turns over. They are two-stepping all over her back, and she looks super dumb because the rest of the cartel and Dita was too fly. See, Dita is too fly to get trampled. She's like, bitch, I'm not. You see these heels? You see this dress? No. Why would your dumb ass run in there to look? Now you're trampled. Now look at you, ho. Like, you in the car looking at me like, oh, I'm not Dita. I'm not. Yeah, bitch, but I'm not trampled. Fuck is you talking about? And I think this was kind of starting the whole separation between Dita and her. Because Emily just felt like she was better than everybody. Like, no, you could get trampled like the next person, bitch. Get out of here. But that was it, man. Be on the lookout. It's I don't know when it's gonna drop. Because YouTube be taking forever to upload shit. So I would say before 1, this happened. So be looking for the next one at 8. I think 1 and 8 is nice. Nice little separation. So yes, I appreciate y'all, man. As always, man, protect your health, yourself, your wealth. You know what I'm saying? Be careful out here, man. It's just dangerous. And if you somewhere where it's fucking hot like I am, you know what I'm saying? Turn that AC up. Fuck an electric bill. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that electric bill. Just run it up. Leave that AC on blast. That's what I'm doing. I had to turn it off for this video. You know what I'm saying? But that motherfucker's going back up. This right here is like wearing a wool hat 24/7. You feel me? But all right, man. I'll fuck with y'all, man. Peace.